My name is Brady, and this is my first chopper build. So I grew up riding motorcycles since I was a kid. First riding dirt bikes and then quickly got into street bikes. I knew from the start I wanted to start to build a motorcycle, especially a chopper. I think I've always had a huge respect for those builds, unlike other builds. Then about over 10 years ago, I bought my XS 650. It was already hardtailed. It was a bobber. I had stator problems, wiring problems, and I just wasn't educated enough to fix all of that myself. But I didn't want to let go of it. It came with me everywhere. I went for 10 years. Garages, shops, every house. And I had people offering to buy it, offering to fix it, and I just knew I wanted to do it myself, and I was just gonna hold on to it until I could. So through the years, I got into Harleys, had my Sportster, my Dyna, and really learned a lot from that. Really tried to educate myself and tried to do this on my own as much as I can. Still learning curve. But then I got to the point about last summer where I took apart my XS for the first time and had a whole plan for it. And that's where Sanita Jean comes into play. Me and her worked together at Dennis Kirk. We didn't initially like each other at first. I think having two independent, strong women in the same room for 8 hours wasn't a good idea. But we both quickly realized that we were better together and we were a better team. And yeah, she quickly became my best friend. We spent every work day together. After work, we were riding. We were going to all of the Dennis Kirk events. Yeah, we did everything together.
That's all we need.
And then October 19th happened, and she passed away. And I will never forget, 2 weeks after she passed away, I had this very vivid dream of this bike that I wanted to build. And it was for her, and I saw everything exactly how I wanted it to be, and it was nothing that I had for original plan. And I just remember right from then, I just started working on it. I started going through my parts and trying to find the correct parts that I needed for this vision I had, and immediately found somebody to paint my bike, the tins, and started from there. The reason why it is called Sunshine is because that was Sanita Jean's nickname, and it very well represented who she was. Very bright, bubbly, had a very kind heart, was there for everybody. She was also a person that could tell you to F off, but reminded you that she loved you all in the same sentence, and you believed it, both of them. And so I decided to name this bike Sunshine and paint it as bright as she was, and incorporate everything about her that I could to represent who she was into it. I tried to think of every detail I could, and I really hope that it shines through. And I hope that every time anyone sees it, they don't think of it as my first build, they just think of it as Sanita being there with us like she really still is. And yeah, this week it should be done, and at the Garage Build Show, which was the show that she had initially created, and me and the marketing team had worked really hard to put this together to make her proud. Super excited for our friends to see it, and most importantly, her family. I hope they look at this bike and they can see Sanita through it.